The Philadelphia Eagles, led by a suffocating defense spearheaded by Cooper DeJean and Josh Sweat, emphatically denied Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs their bid for a Super Bowl three-peat. The final score, a resounding 40-22 victory for Philadelphia, told the story of a game where the Eagles dominated from start to finish. DeJean, celebrating his 22nd birthday, punctuated the win with a momentum-swinging pick six. Sweat relentlessly harassed Mahomes throughout the game, and the Eagles' defense, under the guidance of defensive mastermind Vic Fangio, proved to be an insurmountable obstacle for the vaunted Chiefs' offense. Jalen Hurts orchestrated the Eagles' offensive attack with precision, throwing for 2 touchdowns and adding another on a signature, tush-push quarterback sneak, earning him the Super Bowl MVP award. While Saquon Barkley contributed a solid performance, rushing for 57 yards and breaking Terrell Davis's record for total rushing yards in a season, including playoffs, the Eagles' comprehensive victory was a testament to their all-around dominance. Hurts finished the game with 221 passing yards. This is the ultimate team game. You can't be great without the greatness of others. Great performance by everybody, offense, defense, special teams, Eagles coach Nick Sirianni exclaimed after the game. We didn't really ever care what anyone thought about how we won, or their opinions. All we want to do is win. Adding a unique layer to the spectacle, former President Donald Trump was in attendance, marking the first time a sitting president has attended a Super Bowl. However, even his presence couldn't distract from the Eagles' complete control of the game. The Philadelphia faithful, a roaring sea of green and white, celebrated each Eagles score with a thunderous rendition of their anthem, Fly. Eagles. Fly. Even the presence of pop superstar Taylor Swift, a fixture in the Chiefs' suite this season, cheering on boyfriend Travis Kelce, couldn't spark a Kansas City comeback. This marked the first loss for the Chiefs in the 10 games Swift has attended this season. Kelce, uncharacteristically quiet, didn't record a reception until late in the third quarter, a stark illustration of the Eagles' defensive prowess. The loss was a jarring setback for a Chiefs team that had tasted Super Bowl glory 3 times in the past 5 years. Their last significant Super Bowl defeat came 4 years ago against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a 31-9 drubbing. This year's performance was arguably even more disheartening for Kansas City fans. The victory was especially sweet for Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, a longtime NFL coach and former Broncos head coach, who decisively outcoached Andy Reid in his first season with his hometown team. Reid, now 3-3 in Super Bowls, including a past loss with the Eagles, could only watch as his team unraveled against Fangio's expertly designed defense. A key element in the Eagles' defensive success was their ability to pressure Mahomes consistently. The Eagles sacked Mahomes 6 times, the most he has endured in his career, with Josh Sweat accounting for 2.5 of those sacks. Remarkably, this relentless pressure was achieved without Fangio resorting to a single blitz, showcasing the effectiveness of the Eagles' front four. Defense wins championships, Hurts emphasized. We saw how they played today. We saw the difference they made in the game. They gave us opportunities, gave us short fields. And we're able to do what we do. Barkley, fresh off being named the 2024 AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year, was a significant factor in the Eagles' early dominance. He rushed for 31 yards in the first half alone, contributing to Philadelphia's commanding 24-0 lead. The Chiefs' aspirations for a historic three-peat were dashed. They had hoped to join the Green Bay Packers, 1929-31 and 1965-67, as the only NFL teams to achieve this feat, and to become the first team to accomplish it in the Super Bowl era. 2 years prior, Hurts nearly led the Eagles to victory against the Chiefs in Super Bowl 57, but a late comeback orchestrated by Mahomes and a game-winning field goal by Harrison Butker sealed a 38-35 victory for Kansas City. Last year, Mahomes once again rallied the Chiefs, leading them to an overtime victory over the San Francisco 49ers for their second consecutive Super Bowl title. That's a great football team and we had to come out and play our best, and we did, Sirianni proudly stated. This time, however, a revamped Eagles defense, boasting 8 new starters compared to the 2022 team, ensured that Mahomes had no opportunity to work his late-game magic. Today was a rough day all around. Nothing went right. I didn't coach well. Proud of our guys for fighting. We will learn from this, Reed conceded. Too many turnovers, too many penalties. Against a good football team, can't do that. For Sirianni, the Super Bowl victory provides a definitive answer to his critics. He had faced scrutiny and even mockery earlier in the season, but now, with a championship ring on his finger and a winning percentage that ranks among the best in league history, he has solidified his position as one of the NFL's top coaches. The Eagles' dominant performance was highlighted by several key moments. Barkley's push helped Hurts score the first touchdown. Later, with the Eagles leading 10-0, Sweat and Jalen Hurts combined for back-to-back sacks on Mahomes. Then came DeJean's pivotal pick six, stretching the lead to 17-0 and silencing the Chiefs' offense. It was Mahomes' first pick six in 21 career playoff games and ended a streak of 297 consecutive passes without an interception. We didn't start how we wanted to. The turnovers hurt. I take all the blame for that, Mahomes admitted. I didn't play to my standard. Another interception by Zach Bond late in the second quarter further deflated the Chiefs, leading to a touchdown pass from Hurts to A.J. Brown, extending the lead to 24-0. Later Hurts connected with Devonta Smith for a 46-yard touchdown, making the score a lopsided 34-0 late in the third quarter. While Mahomes managed to find the end zone with late touchdown passes, the game was already decided. The game also featured its share of controversial calls. An offensive pass interference penalty negated a 32-yard pass from Hurts to Brown. However, the Eagles also benefited from an unnecessary roughness penalty on McDuffie. Ultimately, the Philadelphia Eagles delivered a statement victory, proving their dominance on both sides of the ball and silencing any doubts about their status as Super Bowl champions.